Hey everybody, Sam here, and I just wanted to talk today about these new 1.2 kilogram rolls of filament that 3DMars has been selling recently. I think you can get them on Amazon in the US, and I am interested in this filament because with large format printing, like on the CR10 or on my FT5, changing filament rolls can be a bit of a hassle if you're doing really big prints, like this Overwatch massive loot box lid. And having a roll with 20% more filament could be really awesome. Now, of course, the catch is, if it's poor quality filament, having all that extra filament is not going to do any good if your filament is stripping out in the middle of a print, or you've got clogs or other general filament quality problems. So I did some stress testing of a roll of white PLA to kind of see what the expected reliability would be, what the overall quality would be, and so far I've been really impressed, especially for the price. I think I got this on Amazon for $18 with Prime shipping, and at 1.2 kilograms, if you divide that out, you end up with a per kilogram price that's close to $15. So obviously the Overwatch lid came out fine. There was zero issues with the filament. I did actually use probably 400 grams of it, and then I stopped the print because I didn't like the support that I had chosen, and I didn't want it to go all the way to the end of the print and have an issue. So I used about 400 grams, stopped it, scrapped that, restarted it with tweak support settings, and then it finished up beautifully. You can kind of see this was printed at 300 microns, 210 degrees Celsius, and looks great. Looks really good. Now, and that still left filament on the roll, and I wanted to do some detail prints as well to see how well it handled small things. So I did a benchy, of course, like any good 3D printer would, and it came out good. It's not the best benchy I've ever seen. I printed this on a FlashForge Finder, but it's very solid, and actually for white, it's pretty flattering. Most whites tend to make even good prints look substandard, and this is a really clean white. Most cheap Chinese filament has a yellowish tinge to it, or some kind of tinge. Sometimes it's a bluish tinge, sometimes it's a yellowish tinge, and this stuff is very, very clean looking, and it's all the way through. No spots, no yellowing. Then I did this little box, which is just a little part that I designed a while ago. It's not so much of a stress test as it is an expectations test. It just has some curves, some overhangs, things that you'd expect on a normal print, not trying to do anything crazy. And then I printed this at 80 microns, and it is flawless. It's really, really good. So I would say that the diameter consistency on the filament is also pretty good. You don't see varying extrusion widths on this part at all. Cooling it does fairly well with. There's a little bit of fuzziness on this face, if I can get it to focus. Nope, won't get it to focus. You can't really see it, but you can feel it with your hands. It just means the edge of each layer was feathering just a little bit. But overall, looks good. Anyways, so for people with larger printers who are into printing really big things, whether it's helmets, props, really, just big, Pikachus or something like that, check this stuff out. They don't have a lot of colors yet. And also, I believe it's only PLA. I don't think they have any ABS yet. But I think this is cool. I'll be using it for more of my large prints, just because not having to swap filament or being able to start a job, if you don't like something, restart it and not have to worry about being right on the edge of your 1 kilogram roll or something like that. It's pretty cool. So if you guys have tried this out, let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to hear what other people's experience with it has been. I've done 2 rolls of it so far. I did a roll of gray actually a week or 2 ago for another project, and then I used the whole roll of that, and then I did this roll of white, and got just probably 100 grams left on this one, and I've been pretty pleased with it so far. I'll definitely be using it more. Alright guys, let me know what you think. We'll catch you next time.